Hey guys, it's Joe Legendre here, introducing our college football show, The Saturday Sermon. Nick and I are super excited to talk all things college football to our friends and family out there and to some of the people that are listening and following along. Nick, why are we doing this?
Really, Joe and I we talk on the phone during the football season for hours outside of the football season. We're still doing the same thing. And, we had talked about doing this for a long time,
Yeah,
but we know everybody and their brother has a podcast. So that's really what stopped us from doing it. But then, we realized we're like, hey, like, this is what we're passionate about. Let's just take literally what we're doing on the phone all week and then throw it on camera and post it out there and hopefully cause or start a little conversation. I know if I'm ever posting anything on Facebook, it's college football related anyways, so
yeah.
really we're not changing much. There's just a camera on.
Yeah, and I just think it's cool that we're doing this as well. We talk too long. We literally will sit on the phone all Saturday, all Sunday, and we'll ramble on about all the cool things that happen during the week in college football and have such a great time doing that. And it's one of those situations where it's like, why not turn a camera on and just have a little bit of fun? The crazy part about it, I think the hardest part of this whole process was coming up with a name. The name was just so difficult. At one point, we were going to call this thing the Joe and Nick College Football Show or Nick and Joe's College Football Show or something dumb like that. I really like the name that we chose. I think the Saturday Sermon is a great way to, I would say, essentially show our love of college football and show how we treat it almost like a religion in a way. And the Saturday Sermon was a really great option. Actually, Nick came up with the name Saturday Sermon, which I think was really smart on his part. I remember where I was when he came up with the name. I was sitting in the garage. I think my son was in the pool outside. I think I was drinking like a twisted tea or something like that, listening to Yellow new album. And Nick was like, "Hey, I got a, I got a great name for us. What about the Saturday Sermon?" I think you had another one too, didn't you?
So, I mean, it was the same thing. It was like Saturday sermon, Saturday service, but
Saturday
sermon just kind
Service,
of
that
made a
was the
little more
other one.
sense.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
it's a place where hopefully throughout this process where we can come and we can congregate like they do in church and talk over college football and really show people how passionate we are and try to get more people passionate about something that we truly love. So, yeah, Nick, you played some college football yourself. You played some high school football yourself and things of that nature. I did as well. You want to talk about any of that by chance?
I mean, everybody, who knows me, they know that was pretty much my identity growing up. Played, coached. Now corner 30's right around the corner, and all I have left is fandom. So I mean, really, that's kind of where I'm at now. If if you don't know me, my team is Penn State. I always was a big fan of the linebacker U and some of these badass guys that played for them, and it was an immediate draw, and so I ran with them. How'd you get into Tennessee?
Yeah, so it's funny. I've always loved football. I would say I was more of a fan of like the NFL. As we know, I'm a massive Tennessee Titans fan, and there was this point in time where I was just wanting to find a Power Five school to truly support and to show my fandom of. And all these years I watched Boise State and Oregon because I really liked their field. At Boise State and Oregon, I really liked their uniforms and stuff growing up. But I was just so busy for so long watching college or playing college football that I didn't have an opportunity to truly watch college football. And when I really decided, hey, this is what I wanted to get involved with, this is what I wanted to watch and spend my Saturday start to finish doing, I was like, man, I really do need a Power Five team, and who should that be? Well, I'm a huge Titans fan. A lot of stuff in my house and in my garage is either Tennessee related or Nashville related or Knoxville related. So I was like, well, why not, pick the Volunteers? The crazy part about being a Volunteers fan is I actually hate Peyton Manning with a passion because of what he used to do to the Tennessee Titans for so long. So I probably will be the only Tennessee fan that'll tell
That's
you.
probably that's probably what started our our arguments with football in the
Yeah,
first place because I grew up idolizing Peyton Manning,
yeah,
and all you did was run your mouth about him
yeah.
when
I
we were,
still do.
I mean, middle school, younger. Yeah.
Yeah,
We gotta get over
I would
that.
always tell him. I would always tell this guy Vince Young was a better quarterback than Peyton Manning was. When Kerry Collins played for us and was a starter for us, I used to say Kerry Collins was the greatest quarterback ever, better than Peyton Manning. Zach
I
Mettenberger.
got some love for Kerry Collins though.
Yeah, but the whole Kerry Collins and Tennessee thing was the dumbest debacle ever. I feel like Jeff Fisher
This
really
is why I
wanted.
got some love for Kerry Collins.
Ah, I got that. I got that. I think Jeff Fisher really wanted to punish Vince Young for all the stuff that he was doing and all the drama that he was going through during that time. That's why they brought in Kerry
He
Collins. But
punished us in St. Louis too.
yes, he did. Yes, he did. So yeah, so I mean that's why I like Tennessee though. Just I'm a huge Titans fan, so in general, just wanted to pick regionally the best team in the area that I can watch. I mean, I could pick Austin P, I guess, or something like that, or Vanderbilt. I mean, but no, I just went with the Orange man. But what's kind of, I mean, talking about this and talking about this show that we're gonna have, like, what are you looking for out of this? What are you looking to get out of this?
Honestly, man, it's the same thing we've been doing. It's talking ball. It's really all all that matters. Hopefully, we can maybe get some people to interact with us. Get a couple friends on here every once in a while. Get people riled up in the comment section
Yeah.
of our videos or our posts on socials. Yeah, I mean it's something we're both passionate about. So whether we have 0 listeners or 100 million, I mean it really doesn't make a difference to me. I just like talking about the sport. I like arguing with you about how your hot takes are terribly wrong. And
Hey, but my hot
yeah.
take this year was right about Penn State's secondary not being as good as what you said it was. I mean, just
Wait, no, 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 about last year?
about this past year, yeah. Look at
How where
look at the draft. Look at the draft. Who was the first Penn?
we're not talking.
What
We're
round?
talking. We're
What round was the first Penn
Daquan.
State's?
It was Daquan Hardy, and it was late.
It was what, third, fourth?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. See,
Most of their guys are coming back.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But no, I'm really excited to to be able just to do this and turn the camera on and have it documented that your facts and your hot topics and all that stuff suck. Your hot takes, excuse me, suck. But
Yeah, no, we have it on camera when you say something ignorant and try to claim you didn't.
like right now, right? Um,
Yeah,
but
I know.
no, I think the cool part about this too is we have that college football poll our the pool that we do with our friends, some of our other buddies and stuff like that. So it'd be pretty fun to get like Damien and to get Dakota and all those guys in maybe for an episode or two to talk over kind of how the season's going and things. And they're not as passionate about college football as we are, but they are super passionate about it. Dakota, it was so fun this year to watch how much love he ended up finding for the sport, and of all teams, Virginia. It made zero sense. But yeah, I mean, our buddy Dakota, he literally decided he was going to be a college football fan because of the pool that we had, and he, like I said, he picked the most random team he could possibly pick, and he thinks that Anthony Calandra or whatever his last name is, he thinks he's going to be the second coming of Jesus Christ. Coltrane is what he likes to call him, which is pretty hilarious. But no, this is going to be fun. I'm super excited about it all. We're going to go over different topics each week and stuff. We're going to talk about games of the week and players of the week and all that fun stuff. But really, we just want to keep it to this. We want to keep it as just a banter back and forth between two people who are truly fans of college football and love having these conversations. So that's all I really have for today. This is our introductory episode. This is episode 0. We're really trying to dig in and start getting a little bit more organized and formatted for future episodes. So do you have anything you want to say about the closing?
Nothing. Let's run it. I'm excited to do this. Hopefully, you know, this keeps my 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 anger a little bit lower, knowing we're posting this out. So when you say something stupid, I can kind of keep my cool a little bit better. So I'm sure Brooke will appreciate that as well.
I'm sure. I'm sure. I guarantee you we're going to end up having these episodes come out, and then we're going to call each other after and scream at each other about something that we said that was a hot topic that we just couldn't get over, that we had to move on during the video for the sake of the video, but we just couldn't get over the fact that Nick made a dumb comment about Penn State being better than Tennessee this year. So, but all right.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, that's it for us today. We're super excited about, what we have in store for the future. Thanks for listening, guys.